Are we not in it?
You're in it, but you've been in the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup, and how long are you ain't won it?
Nobody cares about that, blood.
You're in it, Deji, but you're not finished yet.
Don't ever reference FA Cup to me. Don't ever. Let me give you the weight coefficients. I know I'm going to upset a couple people in the chat. Champions League Prem is equivalent to 10 Carabao Cups. It's equivalent to 5 FA Cups. And I would say that the Europa League is equivalent to 2 or 3 FA Cups, bro. As for your trophy, bro, the one that you're fighting for, yeah, that's...
Don't worry about what I'm fighting for.
25 wins of those is a Premier League. 25.
Doesn't make sense, bro.
Hoping to win Europa Conference League.
I never said I was hoping, bro. I've never said I was hoping.
Yes, sir. He compared your club, based on where you were before. Deji, please remind me, I grew up seeing us live 3 Premier League titles, bro. I see my club do doubles, bro. And you're telling me just getting to a semi-final and getting in the top 4 is an achievement. Respectfully, you seem better for my club. So based on the past history of my club, not winning a major honour isn't good enough.
No, you're right. I've seen better, but you dipped and you're on your way back up. All I'm saying is, with your squad as is, with our eyes and your squad, we were not expecting to see what we're seeing at the moment. That's the truth, bro. I don't know why that statement is so outlandish. I have standards. Like, for me, I would say that Chelsea's had a poor season, bro. By your standards.
Okay, if I'm poor, what are you?
No, don't do that, bro.
No, I'm asking.
Oh, yes, sir, man. We're trying to have a debate. We're trying to have a debate here.
Okay, poor season.
Chelsea's standards and Spurs standards aren't the same.
Okay, what were your What were your?
But there's only one set of standards.
Wait. So that's the thing. But my thing's this though.
I don't need you to act like you're some sort of KC North side.
No, but the standards of sport. No, the standards of sport is
trying to move like a King's Council.
But the standards of sport is to win, bro. What are we doing here? The standards of sport is to win. Bro.
What I'm trying to say about Chelsea, bro, is we've gone from Chelsea being involved, competing for the Prem, competing for Champions Leagues, winning Champions Leagues, winning Prems, to my brother telling me today that he hopes to finish 5th and he's hoping for Europa Conference League. If that's not a fall from grace, I don't know.
I'm hoping for the conference.
Now, you rightly told me that you can't chat because you ain't done it. So it's very difficult. So you can't compare yourself to my club. We ain't done it. At the moment, we are on our way to getting a Europa.
Last time you done it is 2008.
I'm not even bantering now. I just need you to accept where you are.
The bench. Because we're not the completed article. Because we're not going to go out there and do what's necessary. The weaknesses that we needed to strengthen, we didn't. So it's all great celebrating being in a competition, but if your club doesn't go out there and show the ambition to get the players necessary, and you know you don't like
I hear that.
What does it really mean?
I hear that, but you
man are one of the big six, yeah? You man are one of the big 6, yeah? Newcastle are showing you up this season. Forest are showing you up this season. Yes, they are, bro. They're getting Champions League spot. Newcastle won a trophy. What have you not done with it?
You can't tell me that. You can't tell me that. And I'm going to take Bro, I'm going to take issue with you today, bro. I'm going to take serious
who makes more revenue, Nottingham Forest or Spurs?
Bro, I'm going to take serious issue.
Just answer that thing. Who makes more money, Tottenham?
Tottenham make more money than Newcastle on a
Okay, cool. So why is Newcastle winning a cup? When's the last time you won a cup?
Yeah, okay. Let me tell you why I won.
And it's the same energy for my club. If we win nothing, Newcastle had a better season than us.
So let me tell you what. Let me tell you why I won. So yes, what you're saying is technically correct. However, there is a however to this, yeah? You man are still in the semi-final of the Champions League, and we don't know what you man can do. So already, like I said to you before, you have to acknowledge, whether you like it or not, that you've overachieved so far. It's the truth. You're second in the Prem, and you're in the semi-final of a Champions League. That's not bad. Respect it. Yes, sir? Hold tight. 1 second. Now, as for me now, you can't tell me about Nottingham Forest or any of them idiot teams. And the one bit that he needs to do is just win a trophy. Apart from that, I think he's done everything else required of him. And I had an Arsenal fan tell me earlier today in Camden that the minimal thing that you man expect is to be challenging. And he's done that. If that's the truth, if that's what's coming from the Arsenal fan base, then he's doing his job. Now, for me, when you've got a manager that is clueless, can I blame the players? I can't blame the players, bro, because the manager has set up the team in a system that don't work. And so I'm waiting to get a manager that knows Walk One.
I'm looking at not because no. But we wasn't no.
Semi-final of Champions League. Let's be
real. But we wasn't expecting. No, but Deji, that's disingenuous because we wasn't expecting it because the manager hasn't been good enough, not because he hasn't been supported. When you're giving the financial backing, when you're giving all the players that you want, that's what every manager's dream. That's what every manager wants. He's won every battle. He didn't want Abba here. He got that. He wanted Havertz. He got that. He wanted to break the bank and break our transfer record to get Declan Rice. He got that. He wanted to overhaul the team. He got that. So he gets given everything and doesn't deliver a major honor. You're telling me that, oh, but we didn't expect this, overachieving. Come on, bro.
No, wait. You don't have to have a specific squad to be in a semi-final. It's a cup competition. Sometimes you get the luck of the draw and all that. You find yourself in a position where, you know what I'm saying, things are going your way.
No, but hold on, Yasser, hold on. Deji, no, hold on. Now, Deji, no, hold on. Because, no. Because you're dismissing everything leading up to this point. You never told me before a manager getting 5 years, almost £1 billion, winning nothing apart from an FA Cup that you don't even respect. So we're not going to include that because under your standards, you don't even respect that. So bun that cup.
What happened to Deji? You know, there's no. You know he done.
Brighton, yeah. Then
No. He was moving like Meg Thee Stallion, and then she got shot. Blood. You know.
Yes, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, I'm not gonna lie. I'm still struggling.
He's down now. He's down.
I'm still struggling as to why you're getting involved. But can I just reply to this comment in the chat from this clown? He says Deji minimizes competitions just to make himself feel better. I'm a Spurs fan. And Deji ain't all that in our community. That's because the community is dry, bro. Let's just be real.
That's the end.
The community,
like the Australian deserts,
is dry. And also, mate, you're the reason why we're in this mess because your standards for our club is low. Shut your mouth, guy. St. Thomas's. Did you get me? Like, shut your mouth, bro. At the end of the day, I want my club to be respected. I want my club to win big trophies. You're there shaking your bum for a Carabao Cup. I want to make it something. Shut up, man.
So, you know, Crook, I said this from October, yeah? Then I started finding myself in situations I didn't expect to be in. Northside asking me every week, title race? Yes, sir. I'm like, brother, like, let me see where I am right now, bro. And it went wrong, innit?
And you were right. You were wise not to jump on that bandwagon and say you were involved. You saw what a lot of
us thought this team had it in him right now, I would have been the first guy to scream title race. I've been moving like Igal, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'll be saying believe.
To be fair, Yasser knows, yeah, that he's getting cooked. And every Chelsea fan's getting cooked, yeah, if they don't win the conference. He knows that.
The conference is mad. The conference, listen, yo, I'm drinking my own tears, mate. My own tears. You know what I mean? If I don't win the conference league, they speak.
You have to, you know?
I'm gonna do the Ange thing and stare at the window for an hour. You know what I mean?
Looking out the window.
You know what I'm saying? I'll place. Yeah. So it's gonna be one of them ones, bro.
Yeah, Deji can be the Charlie Sloth, you know what I mean, with the bombs and that, running the rhythm, and you could just be the K Coke in it, just spit a hot you know what I mean? You're gonna have to just, you know what I mean? You gotta do what you gotta do, man. You know what I mean? But I can't lie, we all must. Let's just be honest about it. We all must, bro. You know what I'm saying? If one of us doesn't must, you're getting cooked. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I've been getting cooked for 21 years. I don't really care, innit? Do you know what I mean? Because long before YouTube, I was getting cooked at my granddad's house. You get me? And I couldn't tell my uncle to shut up, but I wanted to punch him in his jaw. I can't lie. I did. You know, but I couldn't. Under this ownership, what has this ownership ever given you? What have they actually done? The one time that you guys should have actually invested money when you got to the Champions League final, which, you know, you've put Pochettino up there like one of the most elite managers in world football. You man never push forward. And you think that your club is going to push forward if they win the Europa League? You didn't even invest after
one of them got done for insider trading, mate.
I would say to you, let us win the Europa League.
Who's that guy that they got from Juventus? He couldn't even be there for time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
now
bro.
You got Vinay, you know. Now you got Vinay.
No, you got Vinay, but I'm dusted, you know.
You got VB Sons Vinay, you know.
That's
VBS thing.
I don't know how you can laugh, bro. Like, really and truly.
What do you mean?
You're gonna get your Deji.
Team wins the Europa League. It poo-poos any of the things that they've done, bro.
But you haven't yet.
Are we not in it?
You're in it, but you've been in the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup, and how long have you won it?
Nobody cares about that, blood.
You're in it, Deji, but you're not finished yet.
Don't ever reference FA Cup to me. Don't ever.
But you're celebrating getting in the top.
Oh, let me tell you what I won. Let me give you the weight coefficients. I know I'm gonna upset a couple people in the chat. I don't give a damn, to be honest, because I feel like you man aren't understanding. You see, let me take you men back to medieval times. Yeah, when we had the Vikings. Yeah,
when people used to wear that cap.
The weight. No, listen. The weight of the trophy was by how heavy the silver was. Yeah, how heavy the treasure chest. So let me tell you what I won. Champions League Prem is equivalent to 10 Carabao Cups. It's equivalent to 5 FA Cups. And I would say that the Europa League is equivalent to 2 or 3 FA Cups, bro. That's what we're doing there, bro.
How many can you lift?
If you're real about it, and as for your trophy, bro, the one that you're fighting for, yeah, that's...
Don't worry about what I'm fighting for.
25 wins of those is a Premier League. 25.
Yeah, no worries.
That's fine. Of that dusty competition, yes. That dusty.
Listen, I'm at the stage where we're doing side quests when it comes to the European trophies, isn't it? And then once we finish, we start again. We start winning all of them again. You get what I'm saying? You, on the other hand, I don't think I've ever seen no European trophy, and I'm saying your booking.com doesn't work, all of that kind of stuff. You don't know. You only
achievement. It's not an achievement. It's not an achievement. There's no achievement, though.
A semi-final in a chance, bro, is
it's not an achievement.
It's not to be poo-pooed.
You
can't poo-poo that. No.
Okay. You
let me tell you what I can see with my eyes and what I'm observing. There's a certain energy coming from you. Why are you able to chat with chest? The reason why you're shaking your bum violently on this channel is because you're in the semi-final, blood. Why are you in the semi-final, blood? Iriola getting a tune out of Solanke. That's a manager. I'm looking at Marco Silva getting a tune out of Iwobi. I'm looking at Iriola getting a tune out of Clivert. All of these brothers I just named, last year you would have said they're crap. This year, all of a sudden, they're doing well. Why? Because they've been coached properly. I believe if we can get someone that can coach, that the likes of Udogie can come back and he could be rivaling Miles Lewis Kelly. We got Jed Spence. He could be up there. We got the Bergval. He could be saying something. Solanke could start banging goals again under the right system. So it is the manager, and I believe once he is gone, you will see the real Tottenham.